Welcome to CryptoCoins, where we review the best coins for you.
Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Chris. Today we are taking a look at Tari, but before we get into it, just a reminder that I am not a financial advisor. This isn't financial advice. I'm simply a geek here on the internet to bring you different forms of entertainment. Sometimes it's going to be crypto, sometimes it's going to be AI or Web3. You never know what you're going to get, but what I can tell you always for certain is to make sure that you are doing your own due diligence. Make sure you go ahead and do your own research. We often leave links in the description so you can go check it out for yourself. Go out there, check out the internet, see what you can find about any of these projects we talk about, because I may have missed something. There may be important information that I didn't come across, whatever the case may be. But the bottom line is to make sure that any kind of financial decisions you're making for yourself, and you're not letting anyone on this side of the video, this side of the screen, make any financial decisions for you. That said, we are going to jump into today's product. So we are talking about Tari. Turn your computer into a money-making machine. Put your computer to work earning Tari XTM, a revolutionary new cryptocurrency. Tari is fast, safe, and easy to use so that even your grandma can do it. And yeah, this is basically what it says on the surface. Tari is a newly launched blockchain that is aiming to make it mining easier, more accessible for anyone who has a regular computer at their disposal. With its companion app, Tari Universe, it is aiming to make it so that users can mine, and Tari will be in the background while you're doing other things, working, gaming, maybe just browsing on the internet, checking emails, whatever the case may be. You won't have to have any special kind of hardware or any technical knowledge in order to utilize it. It's aiming to be a fun, free way to start earning on the Web3 without you needing to buy anything special or have any complex knowledge of how crypto works. It's aiming to be super simple and super fun and super easy for anyone to dive into. Why this is kind of important, or why this makes a difference at all, is there are a lot of people out there, maybe this is your first crypto video ever. Crypto mining has traditionally been very expensive, complicated, and it just typically is reserved for tech-savvy users with specialized equipment that's made specifically, or at least optimized specifically to do the mining. Tari is aiming to solve that by make mining as it is simple, free, and more accessible for everyone. This is going to be done through a easy to use desktop, and they are keeping the design of it in mind to be overall just safe, more user friendly, more rewarding. And this is going to be optimized for people who are especially brand new to crypto, but everyone can utilize it in general, obviously. As you can see right now, there is 10,991 active miners currently, and there's tons joining every single day. And you'll be able to do this from any computer basically in under 2 minutes. It's not very hard to set up at all. There's no tech skills that are going to be required for this. 700,000 plus people like you love Tari. People from all walks of life are mining and earning Tari, and it's all happening in the background. Like a lot of these people, they set it up and then they just don't have to worry about it. You set it up, it's mining in the background while you're doing whatever else that it is you're doing. And startup for it is completely free. There's no like upfront costs that you have to put forward. You don't have to buy into any crypto. It's just very straightforward. You just immediately start mining. If you are curious about the actual requirements, you can see down here the operating system for Windows, Intel 5, 6th generation or newer, AMD Ryzen 5. Pretty standard specs for most computers, and even lower than a lot of, especially like gamers. A lot of gamers are going to have higher tier stuff than this. But the way they're trying to set Tari up is to feel more like a gamification with leaderboards or achievements, as well as community events that you can be a part of. There's airdrops, so a bunch of different things that you can do. This project in particular reminds me of a project that just launched a little bit ago called Pi. I remember a while back it had started development where all you had to do was tap a button per day, and it could lead to you gaining Pi, and then eventually it launched for a specific price, whatever it ended up launching for. But basically that was just free crypto that you were able to just mine, by one click a day, and it just ran in the background. So if anyone's familiar with that project, as I am, I did use Pi for a while. This to me is very reminiscent of that. Obviously you do need a computer for this one, and you do need a little bit stronger specs than just a phone, but it is still keeping it exceptionally simple, straight to the point, keeping it straightforward overall. But we are going to have Discord down in the description, so you can go talk with everyone, see what the general feel about the product is. Their mainnet is live, so it is worth checking out. We'll have links in the description, but you can kind of see here their tokenomics. They kind of have an explanation for what everything is. The Oodle network. Let's get down to brass tacks. The Tari network has 2 layers. Layer 1, aka the Tari network, and layer 2, the Oodle network. Layer 1 is secured by proof of work. Miners are rewarded with Tari tokens, which is XTM, and the layer 2 Byzantine is fault tolerant network fueled by the Tari token XTR. So yeah, and it's got plenty of information on here for you guys to check out. As I said, links in the description, so you can check this all out for yourself and get a full idea of what all they've got going on, what goes into it, and what you'll get out of it by basically just letting it run in the background and having an efficient miner going in the background. But that's all I really have for this one today. Let me know what you guys think about it. It seems pretty interesting. Like I said, it reminds me of Pi, and I thought that was a really interesting project. And people had speculation of whether it would ever actually launch, and it did. It finally did, and I'm sure there's a lot of people that made some money off of it. So that's one way to look at it. Honestly, with it being so simplified, it might be something worth checking out. Try it out, see if you like it. But go ahead and do your research. We'll have links in the description, as I mentioned before. But that's all I have for this one. So we'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.